I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. At one point, Bobby Shmurda was a force to be reckoned with in these streets when it came to hip hop. He came with a whole brand new drill sound that was never heard before. So therefore, a lot of MCs had to back up. Even older ones like Young Jeezy. See, we remember when Thug Motivation 101 had the streets on lock. And at the end of the day, even Jeezy and Jay-Z had to pull back a video shoot because Bobby Shmurda dropped Hotnigga. Yeah, he took over the airwaves. Well, Bobby Shmurda is calling out Jay-Z and his lawyer for getting him locked up. Hey, look, we got to break this down. He's also calling out Jay-Z for not referencing 50 Cent. And the number one question is here, why hasn't Jay-Z referenced 50 Cent in any of his tracks? Over the years, we know what's been going on behind the scenes. And we know Jay-Z tried to block 50 Cent at the Super Bowl, but that didn't happen. Why hasn't Jay-Z said anything about 50 Cent in his new music and his new freestyle that he put out? Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-O-U, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. It's getting wicked out here, y'all, on these wicked streets because, you look, man, Bobby Shmurda at one point in his career, he was that guy. Yeah, when them young boys was coming out of Brooklyn, GS9, man, they had the streets on smash. I ain't gonna lie. To the point where people like Jay-Z, yeah, Jay-Z, because recently Young Jeezy came out and he's spilling the beans. Yeah, he's saying me and Jay-Z had a song plan. Yeah, we had a video shot. We was gonna do everything. We had to pull that back because Bobby Shmurda was heating up the streets. Hotnigga had the streets on smash. Y'all got to pay attention to this because Bobby Shmurda has been going off on Jay-Z. He's feeling some type of way after being signed to Rocnation and not really getting the recognition that he deserves after he calls out Alex Spiro, Jay-Z's lawyer, and Jay-Z for sending him to prison. Pay attention, y'all.
Hove, Ty, Emery, all sat in his office and wrote a treatment for the video. We was gonna fly in to Miami on jets, do it. The first verses on the runway. Then we was gonna go do a party at Live and invite everybody for a pool party and do a show that night. This was happening. This was happening. And then Bobby Shmurda came. Because he called me. He's like, all I'm here was hot nigga. He's like, I don't know, man. What? He's like, I don't know, man.
The hat flew in the air.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Yeah. He's like, let's let Bobby do his thing. I was like, shit. Damn. It was going to happen, though.
So as you can see, yeah, Bobby Shmurda really had the streets on smash. And when he came home from his prison sentence, he signed with Rocnation. And that's where all the tension is coming at between him and Jay-Z. Because Bobby Shmurda has been going off and he's been calling Jay-Z out. Yeah, he's feeling some type of way. And he wrote a lengthy paragraph. I got to be real. He wrote a lengthy, and I'm just going to try to, read this as good as possible. But he calls out Jay-Z and his lawyer, Alex Spiro, for sending him to prison and I guess forcing him to sign a deal that he didn't want to sign. As y'all said, this is a billionaire with y'all yin yang sucking. Hey, now listen up. It's not about how you say things. It's about what you're saying. Like, you're not going to tell me in a nice way you're going to RAPE my family and take all my money, right? So wake up, stupid. Now, this is a billionaire, 40 years old man at the time. I was a 19-year-old, less fortunate youth from the hood trying to make it out. And this is what they was doing at the top. Now that I'm out of jail after his lawyer put me in there. So Bobby Shmurda is basically saying Jay-Z's lawyer put him in jail. This is what he's saying, y'all. Now that I'm out of jail after his lawyer put me in there, Alex Spiro, which is public. You can look it up. I told him I was forced. The judge said he didn't care. He was sending me and all my friends upstate, and we can get it on appeal. Hey, this is Bobby Shmurda saying this, y'all, that Jay-Z's lawyer set him up to sign a deal and send him up. I knew they wanted me to make, look, so this is where he breaks it down now, y'all. I knew they wanted to make up for it. So when I came home from prison, I knew they were the only one that can get me out of their Epic deal. Out of his, because he signed a major deal with Epic, and Epic kept Bobby Shmurda basically under the deal, the only one in the whole 6-7 years that he served in prison under that deal. There's people out here doing unprovocative things for deals, laugh out loud, that I don't give a F about. I just want what's mine. So this is where he says that Jay-Z and his team is blocking him. Okay. What they've been trying to take for years through shadow ban and bad press, that is why you haven't heard, or see, this is Bobby Shmurda writing this, y'all. This is why I be saying these gang member niggas need to go back to school. Read this for me, y'all. You haven't been hearing my music, so he's basically saying this is the reason why you haven't been hearing his music or seeing his content, is because he believes Roc Nation and Jay-Z has been blocking him. I know I came out in 2014 when I was viral, actually viral now. We are fed bullshit all day when things were liked because they were lit, naturally funny, naturally lit, naturally real. Now everything is fake with money behind it. They took this back to TV and give us just a little bit of freedom. Now, though, the jig is up. They've been scamming for years. He's calling Jay-Z and them scammers. He said they've been scamming for years. The rest of these HOE, that's what he meant to put, niggas that's untalented are going to do anything to be put in front of the screen, point blank, period. Oh my God, that was like bending an arm trying to get through the way these guys write these days. But as you can see, Bobby Shmurda is calling out Jay-Z and his lawyer for sending them up. So he's saying when he came home, he basically got signed to Roc Nation because he knew they were going to be the only ones to get him out his deal. And he took the chance, and he ended up getting effed in the end. Bobby Shmurda didn't stop there, y'all, because he's also calling out Jay-Z for not getting that 50 cent. Like, hey, look, over the years, we all know, over the many years, 50 Cent has done plenty of interviews, and Jay-Z name always comes up. And a lot of people know there's tension between Jay-Z and 50 Cent. Why didn't Jay-Z bring up 50 Cent's name? I'm just asking the question. See, I want to take y'all back to when 50 Cent spoke about the Super Bowl and called Jay-Z a hater. Yeah, this is one of his newest interviews, like, the last ones that 50 Cent possibly did out there. And he spoke about how Jay-Z was trying to block him from the Super Bowl. Pay attention.
You and Jay still have issues after all these years.
I don't have issues. My thing is, look, I think in that point,
Yeah, he was hating because he was saying the NFL had an issue with me when I got 11 professional sports teams now that I'm the official champagne and cognac of. And where's the hate there? Like, I don't understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you said that there was an issue. It's an issue because he was doing the program. He didn't want me to be in the show. And wouldn't do it without me in the show. And then he made the adjustments.
When's the last time y'all spoke, if y'all have spoke?
Jay?
You and Jay.
Oh, it's been a while. Because our business is really, they don't cross paths. We're not after the same thing. Like when they're doing something else with the, rocnation and stuff like that. And we pick different things, right? Like prison reform and stuff like that. And that's their thing. You know what I mean? I looked at the professional sports thing when I go and saying it would give me the organizations that are the most influential organizations, they're charitable organizations, so I can tap into that without having to work to create those organizations.
So as you can see, 50 Cent has definitely spoken about Jay-Z before and called him a hater and everything on public radio. Everybody's listening to this all through the tri-state area, all down south, Hot 97. He's called him a hater publicly on 105 point, wherever this is at, like this is held everywhere. So at the end of the day, why didn't Jay-Z send a shot at 50 Cent? See, I believe 50 Cent has gotten a little too powerful out here. Yeah, and he's in different markets now. He no longer needs to rap. Jay-Z almost feels like he wants to be relevant again, and that's why he jumped back into rapping and came out with the afro and everything like that. It's almost like the pressure of a Drake taking over the charts. See, Jay-Z is still involved in music heavily. Yeah, they have artists that they sign. See, 50 Cent, he no longer needs this. I'm being honest. He's established, and I'm sure Jay-Z doesn't need it, but he still established himself as an executive in the game. 50 Cent really doesn't have anything to do with the game anymore, right? He's moved on to movies and other things that makes him very powerful. So when Jay-Z tried to block him, he couldn't make that happen because bigger voices like the Eminems of the world that they wanted in the Super Bowl show was able to shine. Now, when it comes to people like Bobby Shmurda, yeah, his career was actually, it feels like it was snubbed out. Yeah, because the high anticipation, everybody wanted to see Bobby Shmurda at one time. Let's keep it real. And I just played the insert for y'all where Jeezy is telling us, no, Bobby Shmurda was that guy, to the point where Jay-Z pulled back. See, you got to ask yourselves, does Bobby Shmurda have a point? Is he saying what's real? You heard that Jay-Z's lawyer actually made him sign that to get him out the way, possibly? Hey, I'm just alluding. Because Bobby was so hot at that time. Hey, what other way to get him out the way? Here, take my lawyer, take Shapiro. He going to help y'all out. Make sure he goes up for a little bit. And when he get out, he know that we owe him. All right, he gonna come to us. We gonna sign him. And now we can snub his whole career because we basically own him and run him. Yo, it's a nasty game out here, y'all. I don't know. Look, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. But Bobby Shmurda, the high anticipation for him when he got out of jail, it's like he disappeared, y'all. I gotta be real. It's like he disappeared. And I gotta ask y'all, do you believe that there's a plan there? There was a plan to snub him out? Another thing, why hasn't Jay-Z gotten that 50 Cent? Y'all let me know down in the comment section, because 50 Cent been talking his talk. Yeah, hey, he talk his talk. He talk about Jay-Z anytime he's asked a question. He lets it be known. He even said the man was a hater. Why Jay-Z ain't say nothing back to him? Yo, it's your boy E, or you, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about all of this. Is Bobby Shmurda overly tripping, or is he just done out here? You know he's chasing them snow bunnies. Hey, look, his career is done to me. But did it get help being snubbed by Jay-Z? Was this all a setup from the beginning to get Bobby Shmurda out the way? And now Bobby Shmurda is saying put 2 and 2 together, it makes 4. Salute.
You and Jay still have issues after all these years.
I don't have issues. You know, one thing is, look, I think in that point, yeah, he was hating because he